Oh my goodness. Oh. Isn't that sweet?
Well, I think it would be really interesting for people to walk away with an understanding of what book arts, what that means, what that is. There's a huge variety in book arts. It can be three-dimensional.
Oh yes, that's very cool.
It can be made this way or that way. It can be made straight up with imagery. It can be made with imagery and words. It's such a rich field to dive into, and people are being so creative now in the book arts.
Betty and I came today to install part 2 of Hope and Creativity in the Time of COVID.
So this comes out like this, and there's like 9 volumes in there.
Which is a show of work by members of the Triangle Book Arts group. We have members in Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Durham, Greensboro. It was presented to the group that we had this opportunity to show our work here at Duke. I really wanted to do it because the fact that it was at Duke just meant even more to me for my personal, my recent health journey of dealing with metastatic breast cancer. Duke has just been, they've been my saviors and my caregivers, and I just can't say enough wonderful things about this place and the people who are here. I've been told to think of it as a chronic condition, and so, you know, there's things that you have to do along the way. This year I turned 50. A couple years ago it would have been like, ugh. Now I'm like, yay, I'm thrilled I'm turning 50. This is awesome.
Maybe down just a hair. Yeah, no. On the left. No,
Oh, I got you.
No, up on the left.
I got you.
I used to work here at Duke in the Arts and Health program, and so being able to come and be on the other side of that and be an artist who was exhibiting was really, I mean, it was really special.
Can you reach that?
I know how much from the work that I did at Duke for 17 years, how much this means to patients and visitors and staff too.
Do we really have to open that damn case again? Ay.
I've been a painter for a really long time, and people ask me, you know, like, why book arts? In painting, there's so many decisions that are open that you have to make. In book arts, there's a step-by-step process. So you have to do this in order to do that, in order to fold the pages, in order to put the book together. In some ways, it's simpler than painting because, you know, it's just you have to do certain steps along the way.
Back a little bit.
How important is it for artists to touch people during hard times, during times when, as a society, we're facing...
Sorry. Let's see. I think it's really important for the artist to be able to express what this time has been like. For me, it's really about having some issues that I really care deeply about, being able to put them out there in the world. Like I really care about gun control. I was able to incorporate that in one of the books that I made recently. And probably subtly, but still I'm just like, people, we've got to do something about this issue. This is really important. A good friend of mine says, the work that you make as an artist is never complete until somebody sees it. It's important for artists to show their work. I mean, you can be, and especially in the last year and a half, we've all sort of been by ourselves making art, and it's really helpful to have other people see it. So it just completes the process of creativity.
Oh, shoot.
Well, she had a staple in here and this other thing holding the wire, and the staple just pulled out. When exhibitions say your art must be ready to hang, this is why your art must be ready to hang. Oh, there goes the other one.
So do you have another tack?
Yeah, we've got
One right over here. Yeah.
Oh, they're so pretty, Lee.
Wow.
And these are real eggs.
Yeah.
I feel like it is my purpose to, if I can, help someone else to get through this. I know how tough it is to be in a place like this, getting treatment, going through something painful, something scary, and that can be really hard. I just hope it brings people joy and hope, really, and they just have something meaningful, maybe make some connection to something that makes a difference for them.